Hey everyone, welcome back to Digital Conditioning. This week we are talking all about custom Facebook audiences. And to start, we're gonna hop on over to Google to get the official definition. A Facebook custom audience is a targeted advertising service that allows businesses to import user email addresses, Kimber caveat, and a lot more things. This is clearly a more dated definition for retargeting on the social media platform. Custom audiences are an effective way for online businesses to interact with relevant users across multiple platforms. Wonderful, Google, but we're gonna do a little bit more with that today. So, y'all know how massive the Facebook platform is, and with how big the audience is, that means there is huge potential for advertisers here. But it is so huge that it is extremely important for people to laser target their ads. So it's reaching people who are most likely to be interested in their business. This allows you to minimize your ad spend and maximize your ROI. You've also maybe heard me talk a little bit about the user experience on Facebook before and how all this stuff with Mark Zuckerberg and like audience stuff and protections, and maybe you haven't heard about it and maybe I'm just not saying anything that's relevant right now, but there's been a lot going on with the Facebook platform and different things being added into the back end to protect the user experience so that when you go on Facebook, when I go on Facebook and I'm just scrolling, I'm not seeing things that don't pertain to me, because if I'm flooded with a bunch of shit when I go on Facebook, I probably don't want to spend a whole lot of time on Facebook. So that is what Facebook is rolling out some of these things so that when you go on Facebook, you are shown things that are important to you. So again, we're all about the user experience and keeping that high. In order to do that, a few different things have been implemented. There's the quality ranking, there is the engagement rate ranking, and the conversion rate ranking. So now, instead of just having, I can't even remember what it was called, a quality score, a relevance score, I don't even know what it used to be called, and it happened like a month ago. But so now there are those three things that Facebook measures, and if you have a below average rating or if you don't have a great rating, that means that your targeting is a little off. Custom audiences are an amazing way to have above average or average ratings. I like to go for above average. I like to go for above average, but that's just me. So Facebook custom audience offer some of the best targeting available. They are highly defined groups of people who are already connected to your business or interacting with your business in some way. So this might be website visits, it might be app installs, it might be that they were a past customer. Any of those things. I just did that in like the weirdest order. But it might be someone who's already involved with your business, or maybe they've watched a lot of your video, or maybe they watched like a considerable amount of a video or something like that. There are so many, and when we go over to my computer screen, we are going to see more specific examples of all that. So highly defined groups of people that you can serve your ads to. What is even better about custom audiences is that these can be turned into lookalike audiences, which is something we'll cover at another time. But you can use these custom audiences and you can talk to people who have already interacted with your brand. They already know your brand. So maybe they were a cold person, a cold prospective client or prospective buyer at one point, and now they've interacted with you, so they're coming down here and you can target them and you can talk to them a little different. You can talk to them more like a friend, have that familiarity, and that is how people go from being a cold audience to a medium audience to like a warm lead. Down at the bottom is continued retargeting and nurturing of that audience. So once you have all those people that you're working through and you're retargeting using custom audiences, then you can take that same audience and create a lookalike audience. So not only do you have this group of people, but now you're gonna tell Facebook, hey, these group of people interact with my stuff and this group of people buys my stuff. I wanna find more people who look like them. And that is a lookalike audience. And then Facebook, being the genius platform that it is, can go out and find people who look like these people and are new to your business. So this means new fans, new followers, and most importantly, new customers. So we are gonna dive in how to create a custom Facebook audience. Hopping on over to the computer, let's go. Okay, in order to go make a custom audience, we have to go to the Audience tab. So go over into All Tools, go under Assets, and click Audiences. Go up on the top left, make sure that you select the client that you're trying to create an audience for so all the correct data comes up. You're gonna see a few custom audiences we already have in here. Go create a custom audience. Create a custom audience and not a lookalike audience. That is something we'll talk about at a later time. This video is all about custom audiences, so we're gonna go ahead and click on that. Okay, so now you're gonna see all the different options you have when it comes to creating your custom audience. All these options that you have right here, these are the sources that you can use to create this audience. So first thing first, website traffic, pretty easy. You can make an audience of your website visitors, app activity, if someone took a specific action or if they just use the app in general, that's what that's gonna be for. A customer list, also pretty self-explanatory, a list of your current customers. Offline activity, this could be things who people are interacting with your store or people you've talked to or just any other offline activity that needs to be tracked. If you're not doing things online or you want to use your Facebook sources, you can do it based off of video views, if they completed a lead form or even if they opened a lead form, if they opened your instant experience on Facebook or Instagram, if they interacted with your Facebook page or followed your Facebook page, if they interacted with one of your events on Facebook, and lastly, your Instagram business profile, if they visited or interacted with a profile or ad on Instagram. So, in this video today, we're gonna choose video views because that's one of my favorites because people love video. Video is hot these days, people are all about it. So we're gonna choose the first one, people who have watched at least 3 seconds of the video because the video that we are using is pretty short. So 3 seconds is a considerable period of time. We're gonna go with that one. Shows a little bit of interest here. And you're going to be able to go choose the videos that you wanna use. Also, go ahead, make sure you're in the correct ad account, and then you'll be able to choose the videos that you want to retarget people on. So you might think, oh, I can choose all of them. No, retargeting, custom audiences are all about being laser focused, very specific on your audience. So we're going to go towards people who showed interest in this service. There's a lot of dates and stuff you can select. We're not going to worry about that right now. We want people, I just uploaded this video, so I know this hasn't been up like for 365 days or even 90 days. So that's not needed. We're going to name the audience so it's easy to remember. We're just going to call this by the name of the service, video views, and then hit create audience. That is literally how easy it is to create a custom audience. It's going to take about 30 minutes before the audience is ready to use, but this is such an easy thing and it is such an impactful tool for your business. So definitely go ahead, try and use this. We're going to go create another one just so you can see this again. So going up to create an audience, hit custom audience. We're going to do the same thing based off video views. You're going to decide how long you wanted people to engage with your video. So you can always change that up. We're going to select a different video this time because, again, we're going to have different ads talking to different people in different ways because different people show different interests. Again, we go ahead and name the audience, something easy, simple to remember, and then you go ahead and create the audience. And again, then I'll be ready for you to use in about 30 minutes, which is amazing. All right, so now that you've created your custom audience, it's time to see how exactly you're going to use that, how you're going to get that into your ad account when it comes to making a new ad. So first off, you're going to have to create an ad set name because ad sets are really what audiences attach to. Every single ad set is going to be a different audience. If you already have an ad set, that's okay too. You're just going to have to kind of skip this first part and go into your new audience tab. I would just go ahead and create a new ad set just so there's no confusion on the results you're getting. And apparently I can't spell retargeting, so let's go ahead and just ignore that apparently. We're gonna do dynamic creative for this one. I usually don't do dynamic creative, but I just have a slew of testimonials I'm gonna be uploading and using as the ad copy. So just making it a little easier, using the same image, using everything else the same, just having a slew of rotating testimonials. So this is the exciting part. This is where we're gonna upload these custom audiences. You're gonna click on custom audience, and all you have to do is go ahead and click on the audience you just made a little while ago. It's going to tell you how big it is. It's going to tell you what source it came from. But that's all you have to do is click on it right there. And then you can go ahead and do some more detailed targeting if you really want to make sure, like I want to make sure only people in a specific location are seeing this ad. But remember, it is based off of people who have already interacted in your business. I still put the location targeting on there if location and age are important, which in my case, or in this case, they are. So I still put those on there just so it sounds funny, just so the ad doesn't get into the wrong hands. But that's it, you guys. That's how you create a custom audience. That's how you load it into your ad set and go ahead and create some ads. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. Your first few times it can be a little confusing, but pretty soon you'll be doing this like clockwork. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you found this useful and helpful. I would love to see your engagement on this page. And also, if you like these videos and you want to know when they're coming out first, go ahead and be a part of my Facebook group. It is called Digital Conditioning. I'm going to include the link down below so you can easily just go click on that and suggest to be added to the group, and I'll see you inside.